Back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at two of the November Birthstone Barbies that I have in my collection. And as you can see right off the bat, I only have two. Usually I have a third one here, which is the African American version of this one, but I just haven't been able to purchase her, unfortunately. I've had my eyes open for a while now, like several months, and I just haven't been able to find her at a price that I'm willing to pay yet. So I put this video off as long as I could, and I'm going to go ahead and film it without that beautiful one, but hopefully someday I'll be able to add her to my collection. So right off the bat, you can see I have two Barbie Birthstone dolls. We have the Birthstone Collection November Topaz one here, which was released in 2002, and then we have the Birthstone Beauties collection Miss Topaz for November. So she was released in 2007. So I do have a playlist on my channel if you're interested in checking out any other month so far. I've already done January up through September, which I'll link below. But anyway, let's take a closer look at our Barbie Birthstone collection Miss Topaz first. So this gorgeous, beautiful doll was released with two other dolls that you could choose from. I'll put a picture of them here. There was this really pretty one, brunette one. She had like a reddish brown hair color, which I actually really liked. And then they had the blonde version, but ultimately I went with the African American one with the goddess face mold because I only have two other ones in this version and I wanted to have at least three. So I chose her. I think her skin tone looks gorgeous with the dress. So she was my favorite pick of the month of November, and she was a pretty reasonable price. So looking at her box, she's in a very slim box. It's a little bit damaged. There's not a lot going on within the box design itself. They kept it pretty simple. And then the back of the box just has this information here about the birthstone and kind of its symbolism and what it's known for. So let's go ahead and get her out of the box and take a quicker look, and we'll compare her with the two other darker skin ones that I have with the same face mold to see if they look different enough. So these dolls come with this style stand. They all come with this little certificate of authenticity. And here's a closer look at her shoes. So they're simple pumps, but I'm really happy to see that they, instead of just doing a matte, like plain color, they actually gave the shoes this beautiful metallic shine. So I thought that it was a really nice touch for this particular version, because most of them are just a flat color. And here's what the shoes look like on her. Each doll also comes with their own shawl, which is made out of this like sort of thin material. It has a very slight sheen to it, and it's hemmed all the way around. And then you can just play with it however way you want. You can drape it across their shoulders. And that's what it looks like draped across her. And also this is a full-length view of her out of the box. You can see her dress goes all the way to the floor. It's really beautiful and sparkly and shimmery, and I think this one is just absolutely gorgeous. Here's a closer look at her bodice. You can see it is sprinkled with glitter more heavily on the top, on the bodice area, and then it kind of becomes more dispersed down towards the bottom. But her glitter is really gorgeous. It has a golden coppery shimmer to it. Some of them have a rainbow shimmer, some of them have just a silver shimmer, but this one definitely has like a beautiful copper, yellowy, golden shimmer to it, which goes perfectly with the birthstone, the Topaz birthstone. So besides the shoes and the shawl, these dolls each come with one necklace. I also want to mention too that she's on the twist and turn body with the straight arms, so she has the double click legs, and she's a nice weight. She's like a very substantial, good feel. She has a good feel to her. But let's take a closer look at her necklace. So the dress itself also has the same material as the shawl that's sort of bunched up along the collar and the sleeves area of her dress, and it does wrap all the way around. And that's what it looks like in the back. So the back is connected with 3 snaps. And this is what her hair looks like out of the box. Obviously it has that box hair to it. She needs a good boil wash and a shampoo just to kind of get that looking nice and pretty again. And then the front of her hair just has that just same style that a lot of them have, where the front pieces are parted down the middle and tied behind her neck, and then they leave these two long strands here, and then the rest of it just sort of, you can display it in the front or in the back, however you like. But absolutely beautiful. So here's a look at her gorgeous face. She has the goddess face mold, and this one has beautiful blue eyes. So she has gorgeous blue eyes, and she has brown eyeshadow with a golden shimmer along the brow bone. And then she has very pretty blush on her cheeks. You can see it. She does have a couple pieces of glitter on her face that I forgot to remove. And then she has a dark reddish brown lip color. So super beautiful face sculpt. I think it works so well on these dolls. I think they look absolutely stunning. So now I'm just going to compare a few of my other two goddess facial sculpt ones with this one, just so we can see if the doll itself looks different. So here's a closer look with Miss January, and their hair color looks pretty much exactly the same. Their lip color is slightly different. Miss January has more of a purple tone, and November has more of a brownish tone. And then their eye makeup is definitely different. January has gray and red and pink eyeshadow. You can see a big difference there. And then their eye colors are slightly different. So November actually looks like she has more aqua colored eyes or green eyes now that I'm looking at it next to this one, because she definitely has like an icy blue or almost even purple eye color. So really pretty, and I'm glad to see that there are enough differences to make them look like different dolls. And here she is next to Miss February, and they definitely look different right off the bat. You can see there's quite a few differences. The hair, again, is the same, but the lipstick colors are quite different. February has a softer look, so her lips are a lighter pink color, which you can see there. And then, of course, the eyeshadow is a bit different. February has like a taupe and then a gray and then a pink, and you can see the differences with that. Their eye colors also look a bit different. Yeah, November definitely, I messed up. She definitely has green eyes. It looks like not blue. And then November has almost like light bluish greenish yellow eyes. So really light eyes. So yeah, they definitely look like two different dolls. So I feel glad having them both in my collection. So overall, stunning, gorgeous, and I'm so glad I picked this one for November. So let's move on now to the Birthstone Beauty doll. So here she is in her box, and these have got to be one of my favorite Barbie boxes that I've opened all year. It's just so pretty. I'm a sucker for rainbows and sparkles, so I mean, this is like the epitome of what I love. So they come in these jewel-shaped boxes with a clear front that juts out in a 3D pattern just to, represent a jewel. And then it's always in the color of the birthstone, but the background is always the same. It's always this beautiful sparkly rainbow pattern. So yep, let's go ahead and get her out of the box, and I'm excited to see the similarities between her and some of my other ones as well. So these guys each come with their own stand as well. These are just blank white stands. And then she comes with her certificate of authenticity here. So here she is out of the box, so you can see the full-length version of her. Absolutely beautiful. You guys know that I just adore and love these dolls so much. And right off the bat, you can see that she's on a model muse body. She has a cross-legged pose, one straight arm, one bent arm, and very minimal articulation. I think a lot of these dolls were meant to stay in the box, and so they use this like collector body on these types of dolls. But anyway, she comes with a lot more accessories than the other one. So let's take a closer look at her dress and her outfit and compare her with a few of the other ones that I have. Each of these dolls comes with their own little puppy, and hers happens to be a cute little Chihuahua. This is a repeat pet, so we've seen him or her in a different month. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's a repeat pet. But these Chihuahuas are really nicely done, and they're molded and they're painted really nice. They do have a built-in crown. It looks like maybe you can take them off. So maybe I will go ahead and remove some of these crowns, because I think that they're pretty realistic without the crown. So each pet is attached to the doll with a little thin satin ribbon that matches their main sort of monochromatic theme that they have going on with their birthstone that they're representing. So taking a look at her shoes, she comes with these little open-toed pumps. They are a milk chocolate brown color. There's not a sheen like there was in the other one. Here's the other one as an example. I do like these a little bit better, but I think that these work just fine for her outfit. She also comes with red painted toenails. Well, they're more like pinkish red. And she has pinkish red painted fingernails as well. Each doll also comes with a beautiful charm bracelet that you can see. And it's either silver or gold, and then it has a couple of these little golden charms that dangle down, and then each one comes with a gem or a little crystal in the color of their birthstone. So this one is brown. And she also comes with this matching necklace. So it's always in 3 stones, and hers is also on a matching golden chain. So the dress itself is really cute. It is knee length. Let me just take her stand off. It's knee length, and it is a lace overlay and glitter underneath and a brown satin material underneath. And then she has a satin ribbon tied across her waist to the side like that. And then they each come with this pretty velvet bolero style jacket. Here is a look at everything from the back. So her dress closes with these little clasps here, and then that's what the dress itself looks like. There's a little bit of like scuff mark here, or kind of where it's worn down a little bit, unfortunately, but it's okay. Her hair covers it. Here is a look at the back of her hair. So obviously she also has the box hair that they all have, but it's a really pretty brown color, like a light golden honey colored brown, a little bit of red in it, but not too much, but definitely between a light golden brown and a light honey brown. And in the front, it's styled in these beautiful little curls that are pulled up in the front, which I think are so cute. I really hope that I can replicate that. I think I just need to use the straw method, but I hope I can bring this style back after I wash her hair. But she also has a little ponytail tied here, which pulls it back from the front of her face. So the last accessory that they all have are these earrings, which also match the necklace. If you can see a little bit closer look there. So here's a closer look at her beautiful face. She has gorgeous hazel colored eyes. So they're like a greenish brown with a really lightish tan yellow highlight in there. And then her makeup's really pretty because it's purple. So usually the makeup will match the dress or the gemstone, but they went with a contrasting color. I know that oranges, browns, and purples always look really nice, and green. So her makeup is a silver color on the lids with a purple sort of lining the crease, and she has the purple lashes underneath. And then she just has a light shimmer on the brows, underneath the brows. And she has a very beautiful pink lip color. Of course, she has the gorgeous Steffi face mold that we all know and love. So there are a couple dolls that look like her, and I just wish so much I had the darker skin version of her as well, but that'll have to just stay on my wish list for now. So here's a look at a few of the other dolls that I have that are brunette in this skin tone. So we have Miss Pearl, and this is what she looks like. So she definitely looks different. She's got a big thing going on here. But anyway, we'll leave it. Anyway, she has darker brown hair and she has blue eyes. So there's definitely a big difference between these two, and they definitely look like different dolls. Next, we have Miss February. That looks a little bit more similar, but I can already tell a difference in the hair color. Miss February is a little bit redder, or more of a copper red, and then her eyes are definitely brown with a little purple highlight. So you can see the difference there, but they do both have purple eyeshadow. Hers is more pink and purple, and hers is like a more bluish purple. And then the lip colors are a little bit different. Hers are a more reddish pink, and hers are more of a pinky purpley pink. So yeah, I think these two dolls look pretty similar, but different enough for me. And the last one I have that look pretty similar that I wanted to compare is Miss Peridot or Miss August. So as you can see, definitely look a bit different. Miss August has lighter hair. They both have, well, she actually has blue and tan eyes, not the hazel. So their eye color is different. Their eyeshadow colors are different and their lip colors are slightly different. So yeah, definitely in the lineup, this one is unique enough where she looks like her own doll and there's not one that looks exactly like her. So there we have it, my two beautiful November Topaz Birthstone dolls. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm so excited to finish off this series next month with my December Birthstone Barbies, and I'm so glad you guys are here with me enjoying them along the way. So thank you guys again, and I will see you in my next video.